press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello all, welcome to today's class. So today I am here with you with the new chapter. The name of the chapter is The Wonder Called Sleep. So this lesson is about sleep. So why sleep is important or not? Yes, of course it's very important. Why? Because all day what the activities was done by the whole body, our body should need a rest, okay, at night. So that thing is called as sleep. But we are resting, but in a unconscious, okay. So in today's class we are going to understand why this sleep is very important to our body, okay. Not only for a single person, for all human beings and even the animals. But actually animals are not doing the work like humans. But the humans are needed, the most important thing is sleep. So why these things are very important? So let's see in today's class, okay. Our body and brain recover from fatigue after a good sleep, okay. Our body and our brain, so they get recovered from the fatigue. Fatigue means tiredness, okay. From the tiredness when we sleep, okay. When we sleep, our body get recovered from the tiredness, okay, body and also the brain, okay. Then we dream while sleeping, but we do not always remember our dreams. Actually, when we sleep, we dream, but sometimes we couldn't remember dreams and sometimes we can, okay. During the sleep, our heartbeat becomes slower and temperature and blood pressure go down. So when we sleep, our heartbeat, it reduces, okay, the heartbeat reduces, and then the temperature is also slow down, okay. So this has happened, temperature and blood pressure, the two things, it is going to be slow down. We know enough about what sleep is, though we don't know what exactly causes sleep. So you know that what is the sleep, we know it, but exactly do you know that what is the sleep? So let's see here. Actually, what is sleep? Sleep is a state of a rest, okay. Sleep is a state of rest and unconscious rest. So what is the sleep here? Here the definition of sleep. So what is the sleep? So sleep is a state of rest, but it is in a unconscious rest. Our body, it is in a unconscious state, that's called rest and that's called sleep. When we sleep, our body recovers from fatigue caused by the day's activities. So when we sleep, our body, which is recovered, okay, our body is recovering and it's repairing. You may also call repairing that when we sleep for the next day activities, okay. The whole day, what the activities we have done, our body is repairing when we sleep, okay. Then after a good sleep and the rest that it gives, we become alert and active again, ready for the normal activities of the day. After a good sleep, our body recovers it, and that because of the rest, it gives a active, okay. We get what we get, we become alert and active for the next day's work, okay. This is, and when we wake up in the morning, it is not always possible for us to remember what happened when we were asleep, okay. So when we woke up in the morning, okay, after a complete sleep, so our mind, we can't remember what happened to our body when we were asleep, okay. When we fall asleep, we can't remember and we can't recognize what happened to our body, okay. So that state is called as sleep. We may remember a dream, but the rest of our sleep was a kind of darkness in which nothing seems to have taken place. Yes, when we sleep, we have dreams, but remaining part is a dark. You can see that if we have dreams, that is the dreams, but the rest of the things, it is like a dark, okay, the dark, and there is nothing seems to have taken place. So in that dark, what we have seen when we sleep there, so nothing has taken place, okay, that's not a dream, okay, it is totally dark, okay. Then several things happen to our body while we are sleeping. As we sink deeper into sleep, our muscles relax more and more. So when we sleep, several changes takes place in our body. Okay, several things will happen to our body. So what? So when we were in a deep sleep, our muscles are relaxing more and more. Okay, the whole body, you know that. So I'm giving an example. When you can take the whole morning activities, okay, from morning to night, whatever the activities you do. So what happened? Your body gets tired and you are having so many aches in your body. So sometimes you have a hand pain or sometimes you have a leg pain, and if you play, if you just read or anything you can do is physical activity or mental activity. Okay, so what happened when we sleep? It is in a relaxed state. The body, it is relaxing. Okay, so this is, and then our heartbeat becomes slower. Even the internal organ, that is our heart, that is heartbeat, okay, it gets slower. Our temperature and blood pressure go down. Temperature, you know, our body temperature. In the daytime, our body temperature is very high, but at the night time, our body temperature is very low. It has dropped from the normal. Okay, why? Because you know we are not doing any activities, but when we do any activities, we just work it, so our temperature is rising. But at night we are not doing any kind of activities, our body which is in a rest, so temperature is also reduces. Okay, and blood pressure go down. Even the blood pressure, okay, blood pressure, you know, so when the doctor use some of the instruments to measure the blood pressure, is it, so that is also go down. The ever active brain also slows down so that we can't think or act consciously, but we dream. So you know, from the morning to evening our mind is having a lot of work, okay, thinking and thinking. So what is that? Thinking so many things. The mind work is thinking, okay, it is not going to stop. But when we sleep at night, even the brain, means the mind is also not thinking too much. The only thing is happening then, that is dreaming. Okay, so that at that time when we sleep, the mind is dreaming, okay, because it is not thinking, so that's dreaming. When we wake up, our temperature and blood pressure rise to normal. So in the next morning after our sleep, when we get up, so our temperature and the blood pressure come to normal state. Our heartbeat and breathing also become normal, and we are fully awake and have forgotten most, if not all, the dreams that we had while sleeping. Okay, our heartbeat and our breathing, so everything, it comes to the normal when we are woke up, and we forgot that what we have dreamt in the morning, at the night, what we have dreamt. Okay, and we forgot it and we are fully awake. Okay, what happened to our body at night. Okay, and the dreams that had while sleeping, and sometimes we forgot the dreams what we had while we in sleep. This is, now in the next thing we will see that what is a dream. Okay, till now we come to know about the what is sleep. Okay, why the sleep is important. So what are the changes takes place at night when we sleep. Okay, and the next day what happened to our mind and body, okay, when we woke up. And now let's talk about what is dream. What is a dream? Now here is the answer. It is an activity of the mind that takes place when we are asleep. So what is dream? It is also an activity of a mind that takes place. When it takes place? When we sleep. So that is happening. Okay, the mind is in a active. Okay, the mind is in a active. That is called activity. Some dreams are probable. Okay, some dreams are probable while others not. Some dreams are happen and some are it is not happen. Okay, that only means that many of the things that happen in dreams could happen when we are awake. Okay, sometimes what happen when we dream about something, so it is going to be happen in our life, but some dreams we will forget it. Okay, so sometimes, okay, others could not. Dreams seem to be important for several reasons. Okay, so you know that when you sleep you just have some of the dreams. So next day, that dream, what you have seen in your dream, that should be repeating in your life, okay, the next day or in a few days. It doesn't mean that whatever you are seeing in your dream, that is going to be happen, okay. Here the statement says here, what says? Okay, dreams seem to be important for several reasons. So dreams are important for several reasons, okay. Why? One is that a dream can help us to sleep through noise or other disturbances. So when we dream, we can sleep without any disturbances. We can sleep without any noises. If any noises are there, if any disturbances are there, because to reduce that, so we can have a dream, okay. So that is also very important. The dreams is also very important because for that reason. Then, for example, the alarm clock rings. Here it gives the example. If you have some of the noise disturbance, how the dreams helps for a sleep. Alarm clock rings, but our mind causes us to dream that the telephone or doorbell is ringing. Okay, so sometimes we just put our alarm at 7 o'clock. Okay, but we can't wake up at 7 or 6. Okay. So what happened? We just our mind thinking that somebody is knocking the door. Okay, somebody is knocking door, or the doorbell is ringing, or telephone bell is ringing. Okay, so our mind is thinking in that way, and that we are awake and answering it. So at that time we just awake and answering it. Okay. Then, certain doctors have found that one's dreams often reveal a great deal about one's problems, and that if understood correctly. Sometimes, if you are actually you are in problem, actually it's not predict your future. If you are in problem, your mind is thinking too much about some problems, and in dreams you get some of the solutions. Some of the experts says, okay, according to some of the scientific studies, and some of the experts says, if we accurately, if we understand the dreams, we can get the solution from the dreams. Okay, like actually we have some problems, okay, in our life. If we have the problems, through the dreams we get our solutions if we predict it very rightly. Okay, so this is understood it correctly. They can provide a key to the solution to those problems. Yes, it's right. If we understood it correctly, so that becomes key to that problem. Okay, so it becomes a key solutions, key to the solutions of that problems. But we must remember one thing: dreams cannot be used as a way to tell the future. They simply can never tell the future. So one thing we should remember it: the dreams can't tell the future. Okay, so this is the very important. So dreams can't tell the future. Only things are happening what our mind thinks. So that is going to be seen in our dreams. Okay, so if we face some problems in our real life, so there we just some of the problem, because our mind actually thinks for it. Okay, so there the mind gives our solutions to that problems if we understand it, but actually it not tell any futures. Okay, so this is it not tell our futures. Sleep is the most common experiences, but how many of us really think about the wonder and power of sleep? Okay, so sleep is one of the most common experiences. So what is the thing? If you go and ask about, if you go and ask to some of your in your relatives or your friend or any of the person who doesn't know about what is the sleep is, so it is a common thing. What? The night, when the night appear, we will sleep, and the next day we get up. So this is our routine, is it? So what is the strange thing here? It is a common one. Okay, so many of them, they experience a common experiences, but how many of us really think about a wonder and power of sleep? But how many of we people, we have understood the wonder and powerful of sleep? There is a power in our sleep, but there is a wonder in our sleep. Okay, so how many of us we have really understood that? Okay, so we the sleep is having the power. It has a great wonder. Okay, Many poets have written beautiful poems about sleep. So many of the poems they have written poems about sleep. Well, here is one which the poet is describing the experience of falling asleep. Read it aloud. So here, after the end of the information about the sleep, so some of the poet has written about sleep. So when we fall asleep, okay, so how it is going to happen and what we experience it and how this poet has experienced when he was asleep. Here there is a poem. I should read it aloud. Lights out. I have come to the borders of sleep, the unfathomable deep forest where all must lose their way. However, straight or windy, soon or late, they cannot choose. There is not any book or face of dearest look that I would not turn from now to go into the unknown. I must enter and live alone, I know not how. See how beautiful it is. It was written by Edward Thomas. So Edward Thomas, he was a poet and he was written about the sleep. Means he has experienced and he was felt it what kind of sleep he has. Okay, he had in his life. So that's why he has written his poetry here. Lights out. Lights out means so when there is a dark, when there is a no light. Okay, when there is no light, when we are ready to sleep. I'm just explaining here this poem. I have come to the borders of sleep. Okay, when the lights are out, so when we are ready to sleep. The borders means when we are ready to sleep. The unfathomable deep. The unfathomable deep means something we can measure. Okay, sorry, something we can't measure. So the sleep we can't measure when we are in a border of the sleep. Okay, we can't measure how much we sleep and how deeper we sleep. Okay, the forest where all must lose. So that sleep is like a forest where we all lose. Okay, we all lose means we are in that forest. It is if you imagine yourself, you are in forest and you just lost and you can't believe that where you go. Okay, then you lose their way, however straight, but there is a way you will go astray there, or winding soon or late they cannot choose. Okay, the way you can't choose, and sometimes you will be sooner or late you will go to your place. There is not any book or face of dearest look. So when you sleep, there is no book and there is no faces. Okay, when you sleep, so really what we see, the books and the looks means the people. We can't see anyone. Okay, it's about ourselves. That I would not turn from now. Okay, from now I don't want, I just don't, I would not turn from now. So I don't want to come back from that sleep. I have to sleep. Okay, to get into the unknown, I must enter and live alone. Yes, I have to go there, which is unknown place. So no one means who are the people I met in the daytime, the faces I look, the books I read. Okay, I can't see anyone. I must enter alone in that place. Okay, I have to go alone there. Okay, you know, when you are asleep, you are alone. You are alone means yes, the people are there, your parents, your brothers and sisters. But when you sleep, you are alone. Okay, with your mind. I must enter and live alone. I know not how. I know that how I go into the sleep. But I know that place is very important for me. Because I am alone, I don't have anything there. Okay, so what I see in the real world, I don't see anything there. So I am totally alone in this kind of a place. So like this, Edward Thomas, he just praising about the sleep, and he felt like something, he just feel that the sleep is very important. Okay, how it is important? When the man is asleep, so he is totally alone. He can't measure how much he just having his sleep. Okay, so this is the way we understood about the lesson, the wonder called sleep, how the sleep is important for our humans, And here we have understood the poem here, that is lights out, when the lights out, so we are ready to sleep. Okay, so this is about the lesson. I hope that you all are understood, and yeah, sure, we will meet in the next class. Till then, all of you stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you.